Hey guys, today I'm working on some new lead generation and I'm planning my cold email campaign. Basically, where I'm at is I thought that I would leave my full-time job, transition to a part-time job, and then part two of that was build some strategic partnerships with some other information security companies in the area that were short-staffed that I could help augment. And then meanwhile, start to figure out how do I generate my own leads and build my own contacts. Well, so far we haven't had much success. My full-time job said no, they wouldn't want me part-time. And then as I went to build my strategic partnerships, basically I've talked to 4 out of 5 of them, and they're more interested in me bringing them business than they are about augmenting their staff right now. So that's fine. I'm learning. To be honest with you though, I am a little surprised, and this is not going the way that I planned. So today I'm all about what do I need to do to learn how to build new leads? And the system I've picked is cold email generation. I only want to use things that I can track. And my attempt is to track how much time and money that this campaign costs, and then how many leads does it generate, and beyond that, how much income or revenue do these efforts take. So we're going to look at all the inbound and outbound marketing options that we have and try each one of them, even if it's cold calling, and track the efforts so I can share with you how these things go. So right off the bat, I was reading this great article on Medium. I don't know if you guys use that. Here's the web address that it linked to, blog.usejournal.com, 5 ways I saved my failing business and made my first million. I feel like millions of dollars are just kind of used interchangeably with all these articles, but this one was really good, and they kind of laid out, how they improved their strategy. And this got me thinking about, how to display my message. So if you want to read that article, I highly recommend it. And I'm following this guy, Alex Berman, on YouTube. Man, this guy is crushing it. He is probably the greatest resource I have found on how to build a cold email campaign. And this guy generates leads like nobody's business. I think it's probably the most underrated YouTube channel I've ever seen. Look at this, how we cold email if no response. There's only 7,200 views, and I think this is one of the most valuable videos that I've seen. So I highly recommend you guys checking out Alex Berman. So here's my plan. I kind of sketched it down here. I don't expect you guys to read this, but I did want you to see that I kind of took note. I want to appeal to the SMB market on something that they have pain in. And I just asked myself, do I really know what that pain is? I have some assumptions, and I have some ideas based on what I've learned so far. If I don't know, then I could go interview some more people, learn some more things, learn some things through my survey on LinkedIn that I document in a different video. I will try to link that somewhere here on the screen. And I think I'm going to try to A/B test this. So I'm going to develop a cold email strategy, appeal to their pain, talk about the solution that I offer, and then make an offer. And then we will track the response. I'd like to write 2 different emails so I can A/B test the emails and see. I've essentially followed Alex Berman's advice here, and I've developed 2 different, excuse me, actually 4 emails. So it's going to be a string. So I'm not just going to email once. I'm going to email up to 4 times. I've drafted out all my templates. Some of this needs changing. I basically, again, used Alex Berman's templates here. He's the master of this, but I'm working on going through his template and changing some of the words to my own, and I've laid out the scripts of my 4 emails. Now, I need to identify what is my contact source. Who are the leads and how am I generating these leads? My network of people on LinkedIn that I discovered are more Fortune 100, Fortune 500 companies, and my business is trying to appeal to the SMB market. So I'm trying to focus on, I kind of laid out this scope of employees between 100 and 2,000 employees, and I'd like their company name, their website, and their contact information to send the email to. How do I get that? I'm not really sure. So to save time and to follow my kind of measurement and tracking philosophy, I went ahead, went out to Fiverr, and I found a couple lead generation targeted email lists. Look at this guy. He'll cold call for you. I'm not ready to do that, but I went through a bunch of email lead generation offers, and I picked two of them. And this one was only $17. And let's see if can I get to the details here? Yeah, okay. So for 15 bucks, basically what he'll do is, does it say how many? I think it was, oh, right here, 100 verified emails with company and website and company size and location. So that definitely applies to the scope of deliverables that I'm looking for. So 100 good leads for 15 bucks is $1.50 a piece, right? If I'm doing my math right, that's not bad. I think kind of the rate for a prospect or a lead is about $3. So we'll see how successful this is. And because I like to A/B test everything, here are the here's the other one. Didn't finish ordering this one. This cost me a little bit more. What are we at here on this one? $42 after tax. And what this one is I get 200 emails for 40. So, here we're at $2 a lead, but he's got really high reviews. And if it's successful, really what I'm doing, not only am I testing an email campaign, but I'm also testing these Fiverr contacts, because if they work out and they provide really good high fidelity contacts, then I've got the option here to spend more money and to partner with them. And if I can build out this process, ideally I'll build out a whole automation process where they can help me build the lead generations, and then I can hand them off to a virtual assistant, which can then send out my email templates. And hopefully, ideally, is automate the whole lead generation, and then all I have to do is make follow-up calls and appointments. Wouldn't that be great? That would be great. That would be great. And then I could focus back on security instead of all this marketing stuff. So that's where I'm at. I will follow up and let you guys know. It looks like these guys want about 20 hours. The other guy, I think, wanted like 5 days or something like that. I don't know how long he wanted. How long does he want? He wants about 17 hours. So I'll let you guys know about these contacts and how they work out from paying people for lead generation for the cold email campaign. And then we'll go over my emails. We'll build a second draft. We'll send all these out, and we'll track the response rates and how many prospects we get out of all this, and if we close any deals. So follow along as our cold email campaign continues.